So these are our potatoes, and we just covered them again, covered the vines so that they'll grow more potatoes. And it looks like we may have possibly burnt some of the vines with maybe too hot a compost, but you can see they're doing good for the most part. Hopefully those few that's kind of burn will recover. These are in those raised beds that we made out of those IBC totes. And so at this point, those potato vines are probably about 18 inches deep. And then we'll come over. This is when we had some stuff planted in, and the grass is about took over, and we didn't kill the grass out of it good enough when we started. So we're gonna dump this out and start over with some new soil that don't have all the weed seeds in it. This is our kale. We've been eating on a little bit, and some cabbage, and our IVC tote raised beds. And you can see they're starting to make heads. I hope they get to make heads before the heat gets them. And this is some more purple cabbage. You can see starting to make heads. And hopefully they don't shade out or one lone little strawberry plant in here that made it. That's what we tried to plant in them in the fall, and none of them make it. Our pepper plants that we had, and a volunteer, I'm gonna say this, a volunteer squash plant. That's what we had planted here last year. And you can see our peppers are doing pretty good. They're really starting to come out of the shock of being transplanted. This is in our no-till garden. It's just in the ground. You can see these pepper plants has been planted a little longer. They're doing really good. They're starting to bloom, some of them. Not sure if you can see that. And then our tomatoes. Tomatoes are starting to really do good. We've got a few of them starting to get some blooms on them. So this is the garden that's planted that gets quite a bit of shade. You can see some more right down through here. I need to get out here and do some weeding. As you can see, I got a few weeds as tall as the tomatoes are. But like I say, you can see we're starting to get some blooms on these tomatoes here. And then the garlic's already going to seed head, as you can see. So we'll be harvesting some of that before long. But I just wanted to kind of show, you can see there's quite a bit of shade. A lot of morning shade from this oak tree. And these plants are doing really good, a lot better than our ones that's out in full sun. So you can grow in some partially shaded areas and still do good with a garden.